You might have heard of the behavioral interview. This part of the interview process is probably the least known when it comes to the technical interview process. I can understand in a coding interview, I have to write some code, I'm going to get a mathematical problem, I'm going to solve it, and I either pass or fail. Even in a system design interview, although the question is subjective, there are particular patterns, certain design patterns and certain competencies that are being measured, which are technical. There is a little bit of objectivity to it. But in a behavioral driven interview, the interview process seems very subjective. You're asked questions like, tell me about a challenging thing that you did in the last 6 months. Now, this is crazy because a lot of us don't know how to answer these questions and we are not sure what is being measured. So with us, we have Dr. Ashish Sen, who's an expert at competency-based interview process.
Let's see what he has to say about behavioral interviews.
While technical skills are critical, they are not sufficient by themselves to get selected. You may have all the coding skills in the world, but if I'm going to put you in a project, I need to understand whether you can work in teams, whether we can gel with people. I need to understand whether in the face of challenges, you will stay committed to the goal and work for that. And that's called goal commitment. I would need to know if you have a setback as a team, can you motivate yourself and the team to again come back with renewed vigor on the project? That's called resilience. Now, if these are the skills that we need, they cannot be measured by the regular tools and conventional tools of technical interviewing. So we have a different kind of interview, which is called behavioral event interviews, critical incident interviewing, or is called competency-based interviewing skills. If you want to know, when you appear for such an interview, how do you showcase the skills? This is the course that you should join. I hope to see you soon.
To access this behavioral interview course, you can head to InterviewReady.io. Here you want to look at the courses which are on offer. Just log in through email or password. The most seamless way is just a Google sign-in. You can also sign in with an OTP to your email address, but this is only for registered users. So I click on submit. And here you can see that there is a behavioral interview course. Just to clarify, this is for any person with 0 to 10 years of experience. Let's say we want to purchase this. In fact, before you purchase this, maybe you want to just see what's inside the course. There are multiple chapters to this course. Why do you need competency-based interviews? Okay, this is actually quite interesting. Then we have an iceberg model of competency. This is a way in which you describe intents or competencies or behaviors. It might sound Greek and Latin to you, but after going through these videos, you'll know why and how this is actually done. Because your interviewer will be doing it and they will be judging you on these criteria. So it's quite important to know what the criteria is before you go and sit in the interview. Okay, so that is also explained over here. A lot of this is actually explained from the eyes of the interviewer, which is perfect because that's exactly what you want to do. You don't want to fool the interviewer, you don't want to goof the interviewer, but definitely you want to know about the protocols of an interview. What kind of stories should you have? What narratives are they looking for? What are they looking to measure? Because if you're expressing yourself emotionally, that does not necessarily mean that you're expressing yourself accurately. So yes, that's all described over here. The star pattern is something which is quite commonly used, and that's also described over here. Then comes the competency dictionary. This is super useful because you need a dictionary of terms and exact definitions so that you can take actions and actually map it or put it in a particular bucket. Finally, there's a sample interview and some interviewing tips. So this is a downloadable PDF file. Quite a few downloadable PDF files are available over here. This chapter summaries for almost all the chapters. Right? The star pattern chapter summary is on the way. It's a simple course. It should take you about a couple of days to complete. Right? It won't be difficult to go through the theory, and then it's on you to build the stories and narratives relevant to your experience. Okay, but this will give you a proper framework to do so. Right, so going back, let's say we want to purchase this course. You can take the behavioral interview course. Alone it comes at 999, but instead you could use winter sale, which is over here, to get 10% off. And you know what, I'll give you a special discount. You can use Hello World. That gives you 20% off. Right, this is good, but if you're looking for a larger discount, you can purchase something in combo. that gives you an additional 10% off. If you purchase the system design course or the low level design course, all three of them together, that's a massive discount. The total price would be otherwise 9,300. It's like 30% off. Okay, let's make the purchase. Amazing. So we have the interview ready courses. Let's go to the behavioral interview course. Now there's quite a few things you can do over here. You can look at the about section. This is going to describe what the chapter is about, a short summary. If you are looking for a more detailed summary, of course, just head to the summary PDF. For that chapter, you can download it. You can go for light mode or dark mode. That's up to you. You might also want to test your knowledge by actually going through these quizzes. I would highly recommend them. The best part is that you can post your comments in these discussion forums. They'll be answered by the instructor or the community. Then we have notes that we can take down. Before your interview, you can always come back and you can just access the notes that you have taken down over here. Finally, if you have any doubts, just hit us up on chat. You can report a bug. If you want an invoice, any course related doubts, any payment issues, do let us know. We'll be helping you ASAP. So all the best for your behavioral interviews. If you're an interviewee looking to get interviewed, this is great. And even if you're an interviewer who's looking to get some awesome talent in the team, this course is something you should definitely check out. See you. Bye-bye.